Chapter 3 of Interactive Statistics Methods has to do with mathematics concepts. This entire chapter has been designed as a detailed guide to mathematic concepts and techniques. Basically, this is a long and detailed math review. It's going to take you from the basic mathematical definition of number types, as we illustrate here, or highlighted here, what natural numbers are, whole numbers, into more complex calculations. So defining these areas, and it may seem a bit redundant in some areas, will help you when you begin to categorize and recognize types of data. That, of course, being nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. So this sets the stage and further defines the definitions that you ended on in Chapter 2, which begins with the scales of measurement and identifying types of data and statistics. So go back through this chapter, review. The best thing you can do is read, and read again, so that you become familiar with a lot of the mathematical principles and practices. And this will aid those of you who have an apprehension or fear of mathematics, as it breaks down concept upon concept and builds from there. The chapter is very, very expository. Explains everything, breaks things down, shows you how things work, what the mathematical symbols are, things of that nature. So I'm scrolling through this rather rapidly because the best thing that you can do here is just read through and get reminded of some things and basic algebraic practices and PEMDAS, all those things. So as you come towards the end of the chapter, there's PEMDAS there. We know that as please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or order of operations. It basically ends on pulling you into functions, what those are, binomial theorem, the binomial expansion, getting you prepared to understand things such as this, the combination, binomial coefficient and the combination equation. Understanding ordered pairs, what logarithms are, the indefinite integral symbol, functions, changing a number to another number via a function. Finally, the chapter ends with a relational equation symbols and their relative meanings to statistics, of course providing the mathematical definition, mathematical meaning, the symbol itself, the expression, and an example. So if you follow this chapter, you will be ready to get into more complex equations and understanding things such as summation notation, and we can move further on. Our goal here is that once you leave this course, you will be able to dialogue in any statistical course, not only on the undergraduate but on the graduate level as well. And some places teach a bit more mathematics, some places a bit more scientific, some places are more research methodology, and more methodical, and then some places are very mathematical, and you need to understand that workflow so that no matter where you are, you really understand the language of statistics, putting it in, once again, in the perspective of research design. And that concludes Chapter 3.